So the phrase everyone is you pushed out, I feel like there's a lot of confusion in the manifestation community and a lot of misunderstanding. A lot of people interpret it very literally. But the way that I see it is that every interaction that we have with another person or a perceived other person is really just an opportunity to learn more about ourselves. And it reveals to us something about ourselves that maybe was previously hidden. And so that's where the pushed out part comes into the equation. And so, for instance, a person that I used to be in a relationship with, I perceived him as being very controlling. And he was often telling me what I should and shouldn't do. And so, kind of thinking about that deeper, I realized that what was showing up for me was that I was rejecting my own inner authority, and or that I wasn't really trusting my inner authority, because otherwise why would I even tolerate that type of behavior, or why would those types of statements like even bother me? Like, why would I care, like if somebody told me what I should do, or that what I was doing was somehow wrong? Like if I was fully comfortable with myself and my truth and really owning that and really just being my own boss in every sense of the word, like that type of behavior wouldn't even get to me. And similarly, I feel like sometimes these interactions can also be an opportunity just to look at similar behavior in ourselves, but maybe kind of reframed or looked at from a different perspective. And so, for instance, I perceived my mom and other people as being very critical. But then I kind of thought about it, and even though I wouldn't necessarily describe myself as being critical, I would describe myself as being very exacting and having very high standards when it comes to my work and when it comes to anything that has to do with writing. And so then looking at people who are critical, I started to think, well, maybe people like that, maybe they just have really high standards. And so I started to see people, like my mom, with a lot more empathy and a lot more relatability, instead of just seeing them kind of with resentment. And so I would really encourage you to do this with anybody whose behavior may be triggering you in any sort of way.